I went to go edit my video and realized I never showed you guys what I got. My sister and I, we ended up putting our gift cards together because we got gift cards for Joann's because we wanted to do the same thing. We bought Resin Supplies together a few years ago, and we needed some big mixing cups, so we got this set of mixing cups that has some stir sticks and some brushes. Got this specifically for resin making. And then we got a bunch of sewing notions because we want to make vintage dresses. So we needed, for the pattern that we got, we needed hem tape. So we just got 3 different colors. We weren't sure what color we were going to do for our dresses. So we just got this cream, like this taupe color, and this silver. It's not like you're really going to be seeing it anyway. It's on the inside. But we just got these 3 because I think they'll work well for like all of the whatever fabrics we choose. And then we got zippers. We got 2 different lengths of zippers. We got the 7-inch and the 12-inch zippers because the dresses need 12-inch zippers and the skirts need 7-inch. And Lily got these 2, invisible zipper in the color chili pepper, another in barberry red because she wants to make, I think she said she wants to make a red dress and a red skirt, like a maroon red, I think. And then we got mostly the color natural for zippers. We got 2 each of these, and then I got this like taupe colored zipper because I want to make a few different dresses. I have some vintage sheets that I'm going to be using as fabric for the first time we make it, and then we're going to be ordering some linen and maybe some lightweight wool fabric. I actually think I might do some sewing today. I really want to do some sewing. We'll see though. Also, I had forgotten how much just like notions for sewing cost. I got used to buying them at thrift stores, and these were all like $4 each, every one of them. So that used up like all of our money. So this is the pattern that we got. It's basically just the same top, and you can use either skirt for it, or you can just make it into 2 different skirts. Pretty simple, but I think this will be fun. I want to make a wool dress kind of similar to this one, like a lighter weight one, and then maybe 1 or 2 dresses like this, and maybe some skirts. I don't know. We'll see. The recommended fabrics are corduroy, cotton, linen, lightweight wool, rayon or velveteen, but I think that we're going to be I want to make linen and a lightweight wool one. I'm probably going to do like this gray color, but with a full skirt. Like do this dress, but with a gray skirt, a full skirt, and no pockets, I think. Or inseam pockets, rather, not these large pockets. So that I can put sweaters and things over it, or a turtleneck underneath like what they did here. And then I have a blue plaid sheet that I want to turn into a dress, and it's like a cotton sheet. And I also have a white one that has like a flower border on the bottom. And I've always wanted to make that into a dress with the floral part as the skirt and the white at the top. I just never could find a pattern I liked, and I didn't want to ruin it trying to make my own pattern. So these are my fabrics. This is like a blue and brown sheet, pretty retro looking. It's just really pretty. I want to make that one with this pattern and large pockets on it. I'll probably see if I can get something like this blue indigo color for the pockets, or if not, I'll just use this or some white. I'm not quite sure. And then this is the purple sheet. It has like, or the floral sheet has like these blue and purple roses on it. And I've had this for years. This is like the flat sheet, and so you can see I'm going to use this as the hem if I can. And hopefully, like maybe cut it off right here so the pattern will disappear towards the top of the waist. And this is let's see if we can flatten this out. So it's like the scout pattern, the corners, and it disappears. I'm hoping to use as much of this as possible so you can see the full pattern on the skirt. So since this is such a distinct pattern and it's not one that I'll probably be able to find again, I want to cut this one next. I mean, like, look at that. It's so pretty. I love the pattern. So I'll probably make a dress out of this one first and then use this one. Never really got around to sewing my dress because the table was always busy and my table up here is not big enough to cut out the fabric. And then we were gone all day, so I was like, oh, I'll make these linen bread bags. But then this happened. Yeah, the needle was not in there right, and I went to go sew, and it's bent now. So, and I was going to change out the needle, but it's too tight, and my tool for loosening it up is missing. So this is like the vlog of unfinished projects, but I can't show you how to got at a thrift store. I forgot about that. Actually, these are from the antique store. The thing I got is this baby like nightgown dress. It's not a nightgown. This was $1 at the antique mall from the same booth where I got them before, and this one's in perfect condition. It's just a simple cotton the outfit. Then I found these wave clips that are from possibly the 20s or 30s. They could be later than that. There's a variety of brands. This is $1 for the bag, and there are 5 clips in here. And they're from at least 3 different brands. There's Goody, Marcel, not Marcel. There's 2 Mervyn clips. This long, narrow one is the brand Goody, and then there's a Solo, and then the rest are not marked. I got this bag of vintage buttons. This is the one that caught my eye. It's just super pretty. And then it also has some belt buckles. This looks like a 1930s style one, but it's either broken or, I don't know, it might not be broken. I think it's some kind of plastic or something, but it looks like possibly there's something right here that broke off. Wait, is that a name on there? It wasn't a name, but it kind of reminds me of the 30s. I'm not really sure why. And then there's just a variety of vintage buttons in here and some belt buckles. There's like 4 of them in there. I decided to add these in the vlog because we're like at the end of the month, and I already made my videos for the book haul and thrift haul. I'm like, you know what, instead of adding those, let's just put them in a vlog. So that's what I'm gonna do. First book is one of my favorites. I will always pick these up if they're a good price, even if I don't already have them, which this one I did not have, and I've been kind of flipping through it, and I can tell this one's going to be just as good as all the rest of her books. It was, I think, $1. This one was $2.50, but it is in really good condition. I'm excited. Then this one we got at a different antique store, a new one that we tried, and I got it because my plan, I'm very excited for the new year. I'm hoping I can do it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to try to do a like cooking through the decades next year, starting in the year 1900, doing the first decade, and then the next. The problem is I'm having a hard time finding cookbooks that are old enough, and January is quickly approaching. So that's partly why we went out today, is to look at all the antique stores, and I could not find any. I found a ton of 50s, 60s, a few from the 40s, a couple from the 80s, but nothing that was from before the 20s. So we'll see. I thought that I already had, I thought that I didn't have this decade for some reason. I knew I already have it. I have a cookbook from the 20s and another from the 40s. For some reason when we saw that one, I thought that I didn't, and that I needed a 20s one, but I'm still excited. This is a 1920s cookbook. It's very small. It's like a pamphlet, but they loaded this cookbook with recipes of all different kinds. There's so many. This is for the Dr. Price's phosphate baking powder, which reminds me of the Rolling's Reliable Baking Powder Company that Anne's story got sent into. Okay, and then next, this is from 1957. Danny Dunn and the Anti-Gravity Paint. I will always pick up kids' book series from them because I just find them so fun. They're like completely different from anything else that I've read, and I think they're hilarious. So I always get those. This one, which is a kind of rare decade for me to find books. This is from 1937, and it makes sense why there's not a lot of them because of the Great Depression and the war and everything, but I don't have very many 30s books. And this one, I can't remember how much it was. It was $1 or $2. I only got the cheaper books today because I'm trying to not spend any money on them. But 1937. So I'm excited about that one. I haven't heard of this series before, or this, I don't think I've heard of the author. I may have, but 1930s book. The last one, I was really excited about this one. It does not have much of the spine, whatever. I know there's a better word for that, but I can't think of it right now. But I was very excited because this was $1. It's Dr. Kildare, and I have been binge listening to the Dr. Kildare radio dramas on on the LibriVox app. And so I was thrilled to find this. I didn't actually know that there was books, but it doesn't surprise me. Usually radio programs also had books back then, and typically a TV series as well. Next thing I found is this really pretty, like, baby pink. It's not showing up as a true color right now. It's like a baby pink, I believe it's a 1940s dress, with like this tatting and a flower on it. It does have some small stains, and then some larger ones on the front. But I think we can get those out, and they're actually pretty subtle. But I'm pretty sure it's like actual 1940s because there's no serging or anything. Lots of pink. They use pinking shears, and the stitches look like it. A lot of this is hand sewn, you can tell. And it's just super pretty. Like I said, there's some staining. The tag made me doubt for a minute if it really was 1940s, but I think it is. I couldn't find anything about this brand, but let me know if you know anything about it. Royal Miss Fashions, and this fits my younger sister Lily perfectly. I really hoped it would fit me, but it didn't, and I didn't expect it would fit me, but I was hoping it might. And this was only $2.95. Putting it against the white curtain so you can get more of the true color, but it's just really pretty. It's showing up a lot more gray than it is. Like, that's about the real color. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's kind of crazy. It felt like December was dragging on a little bit because I was doing so much, and it was taking a lot of work, so, like, I was doing a lot, so it kind of felt like it wasn't really going by very fast, but now all of a sudden it's like, whoa, we're basically at the end of it. I only have, like, one more video to figure out, because the others are the thrift haul and book one. So, I'm like at the end, and it kind of feels crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.